So here he is, the #1 featherweight contender. For a long time, this man believed he was the #1 145-pound fighter on the world. He's called out the champion for a long time. Now he's got the winning streak, the finishes to position himself for the title shot. We will see what he can do with it. Well, how about the pop as the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion works his way to the octagon here tonight. Yet another title defense is what's in front of him. He is healthy. He is ready to prove that all the featherweights below him are just that, below him for a reason. He believes he is the champion for a reason. He believes he should be mentioned with the all-time greats. And that is what is at stake for him here tonight. Another title defense, another chance to prove that he is one of the greatest 145-pound fighters this octagon has ever hosted. Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, and they both possess a similar height and reach. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 13 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Presenting the challenger, Ilia Topuria. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 18 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Emmett.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting. You ready?
All right, DC, here we go with round 1. Of course, few guys in this division can grapple as effectively as he can, but maybe some pause tonight given the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt on the other side.
Yes, and he may use his grappling in reverse to stay upright because this Jiu-Jitsu fighter is such a great fighter. He's such a fantastic fighter. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it. That standing may be this grappler's best chance to win the fight. Right hand punch to the clinch.
Hands higher, hands
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Oh, knee strike right to the body.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Nice.
3 minutes now, round one. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Josh Emmett. Oh, collar tie.
He loaded up on that right hand, too.
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
A little struggle here now for position in the clinch, and we see a lot of these situations in mixed martial arts where both fighters sort of end up getting comfortable here when there isn't a whole lot going on.
And the moment somebody gets comfortable, the moment that somebody decides to relax, the moment you'll see a takedown or somebody really speed out ahead of their opponent. You gotta be aware when you're chest to chest in this 50-50 position. Beautiful takedown land.
Getting tighter. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Final seconds here. 5 minutes in the books.
All right, take a seat. Breathe. Listen, that was awesome. I need more of that. I want you to go out at the beginning of this round and be aggressive. Be smart.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lots for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
Round two here.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Big kick land.
Oh, how about this kicking game on full display tonight?
Kicks back to back. This truly makes it up to target. Sight to behold.
All right, single collar tie now.
Right hand punch in the clinch. Nice stick to the body. Way to mix up the target. There's no tell on that leg kick.
And now he's got the tie clinch. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Look at the turnover in that kick. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Takedown defense holds up. And they separate. And he landed the right hand there. Oh, a little single collar tie there. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find. Man,
he needs to...
Oh! Ooh, diving punch lands. Oh, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Down into his mount.
Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. Attacking armbar.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. Oh, and there's the horn. And there it is!
Oh, my goodness.
Right, I mean, how do you not admire the focus of this young fighter? You can tell he was looking for that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. He stayed patient, let the setup do its thing, and ultimately the submission materializes organically late in the round. High-level stuff out of that young fighter here tonight. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
Well, hard not to feel good for the UFC featherweight champion of the world, not only getting the job done here tonight, but getting the finish as well. A huge submission and one of the bigger performances of his UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has called a stop to this contest for the winner by submission, Ilia